Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Footy with Chudy. I'm your host, Chudy. I'm here today with Aminu and Edo. So we're doing a combined 11 series here for Big Six games. We're going to talk about a team who is barely Big Six right now, although they're on top of the table. Doing the London Derby today, Arsenal versus Spurs, or is it Spurs versus Arsenal, whoever is home. We're going to do a quick combined 11. And these two gentlemen are going to talk about who they think is a better player in that position. I'm going to be the unbiased tiebreaker, as you can see, as a Man U fan. I have no what you call it? No allegiance to anybody. Exactly, I got no skin in the game, so I have no reason to to insult anybody here. Please remember to like and subscribe, and it always helps the videos. And let's begin. We're going to start with the goalkeeping position. This is a tough one. I was thinking about it. Lloris and Ramsdale. I see Edosa shaking his head already. I'm going to start with Aminu. Since this is an unbiased group together.
You should let Edosa go first. He's itching. He's itching to...
Right, go on, Edosa. Okay.
So, I mean, like you said, this one is not as clear-cut as some people on here will make it seem.
Sorry to interrupt. We're doing 4-4-3, right? It's basic 4-4-3. 4-3-3, sorry.
4-4-3. That's actually quite Todd. That's quite Todd Bolio.
12 men. I think.
All right, go on.
I think this one is pretty close. Obviously, Ramsdale is to me like a pretty solid keeper, up and coming. Lloris is,
Veteran.
pretty old. He's a veteran. There are whispers that he might be moved on next season, and all that stuff. But when I look at both teams, and not to spoil like my choices down the line, I do think Arsenal has a better defense. So Ramsdale is not as busy as Lloris is. I'm a simple man. I'm old fashioned. I'm not here to follow Pep in everything he does. Although no shot at Arteta because he was his assistant. But my idea of a keeper is simple: stop goals. I don't need you to do any extra stuff. And I think when it comes to Lloris' ability at shot stopping, I think he's still up there in terms of his shot saving percentage this week. Especially when you consider the amount of shots he faces.
You can see, bro. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll go with Lloris, but it's pretty close.
That's what I say.
Oh, I don't have the numbers for shot considered, but given that both teams have considered the same amount of goals, then you have to find something else to differentiate the goalies.
This season,
Lloris
has a higher shot saving percentage, and he has also faced more shots than Ramsdale.
Off the top of my head, I just think of the game against Sporting, which wouldn't really count because we're talking about Premier League. He saved a lot of. he was on the firing line in that game.
No, like my argument. You know how I feel about keepers that have a lot of saves. Like it doesn't. It just means you're more busy. It doesn't mean you're a better goalie. Because if you would let in most of the shots, then you shouldn't be in that net. Straight up, like. No, but if you let him out of you just shouldn't be anywhere close to that net, right? There's a level of competency expected of your goalie when it comes to stopping shots. So there's nothing special. The special things are like, oh, what type of shot did he save? Like, was it like point blank 1-on-1 every single game? Like the Alisson special, one-on-one, you miss it, and then they popped you on the other end.
Correct.
Like the best keepers in the league are not busy. They show up when they are needed. And that's what differentiates like a mid-table keeper from like a keeper that is trending towards the upper side of the game and enters round door. He will save your shots and then he will drop a 70-yard pass right on the foot of the striker. Like it's nothing. So that makes it simpler.
Who's better at playing from the back between two of them?
Oh, it's not even close. Like, you know this already. There's only like 3 keepers in the entire league better than... There's only 3 keepers in the entire league, and one is the same level as Ramsdale. The other 2 are way better, but only one that's like the same level. Everybody else is not even close. Like Pope.
I mean, this season, in terms of Pass accuracy. Lloris has a better short and long pass accuracy than Ramsdale.
But not trying the same type of pass.
I mean,
That
we
one, I
can,
don't even need to.
we
We'll
can
watch
get
it
into
this
that
weekend.
one. I mean, a long
We'll
pass
watch
is a
it.
long pass.
No, but it's different.
A long
It's
pass is a
different.
long pass, though.
No,
Like,
okay, see, like, if I'll put it this way, if you look at the average height of the forwards they have to pass the ball to, it takes into account, because first of all, like, if you're kicking the ball to Harry Kane versus you're kicking the ball to any of us transfer to it, like, it's very different expecting them to keep that ball. Plus, there's only one ball playing team in this conversation too, so you can't
Spurs.
really count. Why not? Their short passes are not anything too spectacular, and because everybody keeps on playing them exactly how they want to be played, which is give them all the space in the middle and then don't put any pressure on them when they have the ball, so that they can just pick you up whenever they feel like. If I can see that, I don't know why people that are paid to analyze the game can't see that. That's a different conversation. Ball playing goalies in the league. No, ball playing goalies in the league, in terms of saves when you're not that busy, Ramsdale.
This is a hard one to be a tiebreaker of. This is very hard. I think it's one of those situations where you can easily be trolled for picking either one, for picking one over the other. It's actually hard. I like Ramsdale. Over Lloris. Ramsdale's shot
defense by
ability.
Pope.
That's another thing, right? If you look at we're going to just put Southgate's qualifications and decision making into question for that one. Ramsdale shouldn't be as far back in the picking order in the English team easily. For the fact that Pickford is number one, I don't even know what's going on there.
I think he's just trying it out, bro. Like, it's just his guys. He's promised them that you'll get a fair chance before the World Cup.
Okay,
That's it.
Right.
I don't.
So we have Ramsdale for our combined 11. Let's move on to right back. Who are we picking here? First of all, Edosa, I want you to confirm who is Arsenal bringing forward, Tomiyasu or Ben White as a right back.
I'm picking White because Tomiyasu hasn't played this season. I think that was we're not supposed to pick players based on position, players in place. So for now, White.
This is
White is my right back.
This is a bit of a hard one because these guys play 3 at the back, right? Spurs plays 3 at the back. So if we're talking about their right wing back, I know that's Perisic sometimes, but
Sometimes it's Kulusevski.
So Kulusevski is up front. Sometimes Perisic at the back at like the 5, or the third defender on the right is normally Royale, right?
Yeah.
Royale
is the right back. He's just playing a different position. The way, if you look at Arsenal,
I think this one's pretty simple. So we taking Royale or Ben White? I mean,
Ben White.
I know who this Arsenal clown is taking. Who are you taking?
This one is so, like I alluded to when I was talking about the goalie situation. Like Arsenal's defense to me is just better than the Spurs defense. So I'm taking Ben White's all day.
Okay. What if it was? Let me throw. We've taken Ben White. He's the person we're selecting. Let me throw a curveball at you. What if it was Perisic? Considering that Perisic's crossing ability.
I'll put in Tomiyasu and it's still the same boost, bro. Tomiyasu delivers crosses, right foot, left foot, underlap, overlap. No problem.
Perisic does that too. He does that too.
Yeah, but defensively, I think Tomiyasu, it's not close. Yeah,
not close. So sorry, bro. That right is.
Yeah, it's definitely an Arsenal player at right back all day.
Okay. First centre back you pick on this one.
Generational.
I'll put Gabriel. No, Gabriel. Sorry, Jesus or Eric Dyer.
Centre back.
Saliba or Dyer.
Jesus. You guys have a Jesus in centre back, don't you?
No, we have Gabriel.
Yeah, Gabriel. Sorry, what's wrong with
Gabriel left, isn't he?
Left, yeah.
So it's Saliba on the
Saliba on the right.
Right. Yeah. So Saliba or Dyer. Don't smile. Don't smile.
The funny
Dyer-
thing is,
Yeah, he's playing
the
very
funny
well this
thing
season.
is, the
Enter
funny
your
thing
screen.
is,
Enter your screen.
Sorry, what?
He's playing
What the hell are we doing here, bro? We're not
No,
about
but
to
we're-
have. We're not
if we're
about
being
to have
fair-
a conversation about this. It's a 2-second
now.
answer, Saliba. There's no need for conversation. There's no devil's advocate. There's nothing to be done. Just close it.
Calm
Move on.
down.
Calm down, calm down, calm down, calm
But
down.
you didn't call
Calm
Romero.
down.
You called Dyer, bro. Like,
Mm-hmm.
come on.
No,
Dyer.
Dyer is Tottenham's
Dyer-
best defender this
Best-
season.
Yeah,
He's best
better
defender.
centre back than Dyer.
I know, but this season, we're talking about this season. So he's their best centre back this season. He's doing
It
the
doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
Like, so far.
Saliba on everything is the best centre back in the league. Forget about to move on.
relax.
Ooh,
Relax,
you
relax.
go that far.
Relax. We have the butcher around, bro. Like, relax.
What's that? Who's the butcher?
Martinez.
What's that?
The disrespect.
Who's that?
Like Dyer, like to be fair, Dyer has been playing well this season, and like today's game against Germany. Before they leaked the 3 goals, they were talking about how he has been very consistent.
Yeah,
in,
consistent.
Like English in England. He's
Basically,
been the most
English-
consistent
English
English
defender, yeah.
defender
Compared to
so far.
who?
compared to your boy Maguire now. Who
And
else?
Chudy and them. Like, bro,
Yeah,
he's been
so-
doing very well.
So he's been doing okay, but having said that, it's not a contest. It's definitely Saliba. Like, even I can't stretch it
Let's be
for.
serious.
I'd like to, but I can't even stretch it for Dyer, man.
All right.
Wait, question: is it Romero the one that normally plays on the right though?
You're right, yeah. That's the right back. It was against Ben White. Because they played 3 at the back. You know what I'm saying? They played 3 at the back, yeah. So now it's
Left centre back.
left centre back, Gabriel, and we just mentioned his name. What's his name? The other guy?
Romero.
Romero, thank you.
I think that is the one that is now a conversation. Depends on what you're looking for. It's a toss up for me.
I mean, what do you think?
I think this one is pretty close as well. Gabriel is one of those defenders that he has a mistake in him every now and then, but he also has a goal in him as well. So I think it's pretty close, but I would say Gabriel just edges it, especially as a partnership with Saliba.
You guys are going to... I want to put Romero here because this is not an Arsenal team. What are you guys talking about
But
here?
Mo, but this is the thing.
Arsenal
Trudy,
defense is
Trudy,
better.
Trudy,
We have-
you need to
Yeah.
understand. As we go through the team, you realize one thing: that Arsenal's team compared to Tottenham is ridiculously good. It's a smaller squad, but like man for man, it is not close in some places.
So basically, you're
At
saying you
all.
have no excuse to lose this weekend. You have no
Yes,
excuse.
I don't know
Yes,
what
sir.
team. No,
excuse to use
no,
this
that's
weekend.
not what
At
I'm
home,
saying.
Arsenal is at
Tot-
home. It's a home game, right?
Look, this is what I'm going to say. Tottenham beats Man City all the time. If Arsenal have turned themselves into City lights, they can expect to be sharp
Arsenal's
after
home, yes.
having 90% possession, 20 shots, and losing 3-1 because Tottenham had 1 shot on target and 2 crosses that were anywhere close to the post. It is what it is. And this is what you guys need to realize, that losing against the top 6 teams does not really matter, because if you can win the rest of your games, you will
It makes
achieve
up
your
for-
targets.
Yeah.
You achieve your targets. You can even win the league itself. But imagine if you can beat every single below top 6 team. You're getting 80-something points.
Yeah, we're going off topic. So you say Gabriel. If I knew it was going to be this Arsenal based, I would have voted for Lloris 14 minutes ago. But let's go. Left back, we can't call Shevchenko. Shevchenko is injured, right? He's injured.
Even if
Zinchenko.
KT, bro.
Zinchenko.
I didn't even call
Zinchenko.
Zinchenko. KT, bro.
Even without
Oh, my
Zinchenko, Tierney is holding it down. So I'd say that one too is not even close.
Like, just wait until Tierney isn't injured. Like, he's still getting used to not being injured. That whole thing that we're shouting the Checo is doing in the center of midfield, Tierney will do it before the season is over. And he will still be better defensively, and he will be better going forward. Don't sleep on that boy.
Zinchenko.
Dan Zinchenko. Like that boy is
He's not
crazy.
he's not gonna get the chance if Zinchenko stays fit. He's not gonna.
I'm telling you,
He's not gonna
if
get
any
the
gets fit, Zinchenko is going to be regretting coming to Arsenal because he's not seeing that pitch. He's not seeing that pitch because Arteta doesn't want to lose. You guys need to remember Arteta is a handball coach at his very center. He's not trying to lose his game. Bro. KT learns how to do other passing things. Zinchenko is not entering that pitch.
Okay, let's go on to the midfield.
4-3-3, have been
4-3-3, yeah. Wow.
That first center mid, I didn't know who he's going to. They didn't want to talk to me.
Who's it going? Who's going there? Partey is injured.
It's not injured, bro.
I would
I'm
take
telling you that,
Partey
bro.
out. I'd actually take Højbjerg.
Over Partey.
Yeah, I'll take Højbjerg.
See, Partey has more football talent.
This is not about.
No, but okay, my bad. How? Why? Explain, please.
So one, Højbjerg is more fit than Partey. Partey is perennially he's everly injured. He's even injured right now. That's in terms of being a winning tackles. I think he's just as good as Partey in the tackling game. But when we talk about going forward, like who scores more goals between Højbjerg and Partey? Højbjerg scores.
How many goals has Højbjerg scored?
It doesn't matter if it's just
How many
two
has he
goals.
scored?
I think he scored 1 or 2 this
is
season.
still, yeah, I mean,
Has
2
this
goals to
2
0
this
goals.
season?
I
Well,
know
not
for sure
this
he has
season.
scored 1. He scored 1 this season. I know that for sure. But I
Yeah.
don't know, maybe, it might be 2.
But
I know
okay,
he has
so
scored 1 this season.
No, we can't argue who will give you more going forward between,
it's a DM.
Højbjerg might not give you a
DM.
lot, but he'll give you more than Partey.
In
So,
what?
yeah, I'm going Højbjerg.
Wait, okay, so if we remove the fact that he has scored 1 goal this season, what exactly does he
Or
do
2.
better than Partey? Even if he has scored 3, what exactly does he do better than Partey as the deepest line midfielder?
I think 2 of them are the same, but
Yeah.
Højbjerg edges him due to lack of injuries.
The same. How?
Bro, the
Not
defensive
better
with the
dribbler.
aggressiveness. What?
It's not a better dribbler than
Okay,
Partey. It's not a
he's not a
better
better
defender
dribbler.
than Partey. It's not a better
That's
passer than
arguable.
Partey.
That's arguable. Defending, that's arguable. That's
Me,
arguable.
I think when you talk about being a better defender,
It's not about sliding
well,
into
me, I'm
tackle,
thinking
bro.
about winning tackles. To me, they are equal.
See
in that
the
front.
Saliba you guys are talking. Saliba doesn't dive into tackles.
He doesn't. No,
not
we're
about
not talking about
that- it's not
diving
about diving
into
into
tackles. We're talking about
tackles.
winning. I mean,
So,
just say it's winning
in terms of winning
Winning-
tackles,
winning-
passing,
winning duels.
dribbling. See, you cannot leave Højbjerg on his own in midfield.
Oh, okay.
That is it. That's how you know that it's not even a contest.
The 2 things that I'll say Partey is definitely better at is dribbling and maybe passing. But even that, Seth, is even
just
still,
the two most important things for
Yeah,
your
but-
own sakes.
No, but
Okay, so
no,
tell me
but
who has more assists then, Højbjerg
It's-
or Partey?
I'm sure
Partey hasn't
Højbjerg.
played anything this season.
Last season. Last season, who had more assists? Partey.
I think Højbjerg.
Yeah,
I would-
Højbjerg is the
I'll
one that
talk
will
about
give you
Højbjerg.
goals and assists
Look,
when you compare both players.
So
What
you're
is
talk-
Tottenham? Wait, let's put it this way. Because the very important. That's why I asked what formation did we say we're picking on, right? So in Tottenham's team, there's a 3 behind Højbjerg. So Højbjerg doesn't have to stay in midfield. He can go forward. Versus a player who is the 3rd man back. They are comparing with this man, Højbjerg. If you go and look at their passing, they might pass to similar areas, but it's not the same type of player. There's only 2 other players in the entire league that play in low 6. Rodri and Fernandinho. Fernandinho is like dying now, so there's really only one player that plays low 6.
Fernandinho? Is it Fernandinho gone?
That is, what is his
Fabio.
name?
Fabinho.
Fabinho. Rather.
What's wrong with me today? These names.
Bro.
Fabio.
They all start to sound the same at some point. So
At the end
for
of
me,
the day, whoever is available is the better player.
that's not true. If the player
Yes.
that's available is Flamini, he's not the better player.
Is it Flamini? I remember Flamini. I'm taking Højbjerg as well, actually. We gotta break this up. Gotta break this up. Who else in midfield? Let's say on the right of midfield. Are we talking
Bissouma.
Bentancur or Bissouma?
I think Bissouma is a better player than
Bentancur.
Xhaka or Bentancur.
I'll actually go Xhaka for my next midfielder, just because of how he's playing, particularly this season.
Mm-hmm.
This season, he is way more involved in creating for Arsenal than he was last season. And the boy is just an Iron Man. Like, if it's not for his odd sending off here and there, like, that guy can literally play every single game of the season. He's almost never injured, right? So me, I'll take Xhaka based on what I've seen from him so far this season.
Okay. What is it?
I went to Bissouma, but like the funny thing, if you said Bissouma or Partey, I would have picked Bissouma.
I think the way we're doing it is based on this season. Now, Bissouma doesn't even start for Spurs. You know what I mean? So we can't really put him. We can't put him as our top man this way. He doesn't even start.
He's a better midfielder than Xhaka.
Yeah,
like
I get,
if he was
I get what you're
playing
saying.
in Arsenal, he would do exactly what Xhaka is doing.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. But him not starting is a real hinder. Like, we can't put him on when we say our combined level, we're putting someone that doesn't start. So I have Højbjerg and Xhaka. Who are you going to put as our like number 10-ish?
Odegaard. Next.
What if I bring Kane back? You know Kane plays number 10 sometimes.
So I have told you.
We're taking it away from a more
The liberty.
I have told you that Kane is not a striker, but you guys don't agree with me. So this is not the time for you to start agreeing with me.
Odegaard, that's easy, yeah. Can't think of any other number 10. Number 10 person. All right, let's go to our front three now. This is when debates heats up. Who are you putting on the right? Martinelli or sorry?
Saka.
Saka, right? Sorry.
Saka on the right.
Saka or Kulusevski?
Saka.
Saka all day, man.
Oh my goodness!
Generational Saka.
Oh my
200 million Saka.
Oh my goodness!
You see that boy today?
Forget today.
Have you seen him all
This thing
season?
comes out. By the time this thing comes out, it wouldn't be today anymore.
Saka has been having a poor season. He has contributed to 5 goals this
He's
season.
been having a poor season. Kulusevski has the most assists in Premier League since he joined in January.
Don't care.
You guys are sleeping on this, bro. Like,
nobody.
come on.
Okay, how many? Okay, wait. How many assists does he have since he joined?
I don't remember.
Because I know it's not.
I'll get the numbers.
It's not up to 15.
I think it's up to 15. You remember how many times Son scored 4 goals last season? Plus this season too. No.
Because you know why it's not up to 15? Because they played 7 games this season, and the only person that has assisted more goals than Saka.
I thought you said since he came. I thought you asked since he came in January. Obviously, if he came.
I never said. Yeah, the one that says in the game. But even if you want to look at this season, I'm saying that
he definitely has more assists than Saka this season.
Definitely. There's only one player that has more assists than Saka this season. The boy now.
What?
It is what poor season. Poor season. You guys don't know the boy part. Poor season.
Saka has that many assists this season.
Some of the time, like I'm not saying that the assists are anything crazy.
They're
not anything crazy.
He has 4 assists. Kulusevski has 3.
It's not anything crazy, but assist is assist at their counting it. So I'm just telling you, Saka is having a poor season and he's producing.
True. I remember one of his assists, he miscontrolled the ball and then someone just shot and went. I remember that one. No, but
I call that the Bruno assist.
But one thing I will say, why I prefer Saka is poor season or not. That's your own words, but me, I don't think he's having such a poor season because
I feel like
Saka, by his standards, because Saka always has a good game, in my own opinion, because he does what he's meant to do, even though he might not get an assist or goal. He controls the ball well, he doesn't give it away, and he puts a lot of pressure on that left-hand side for the opposing defense all the time. Like, if he doesn't score, that left back is getting a yellow card. Something is happening when Saka is on the pitch. And it's unfortunate that, he hasn't been assisting and scoring as he did at the same rate as last season. But that can still come. But in terms of just being a threat and, putting pressure on defenses, Saka is always doing that. Whereas I can't say the same.
I have the numbers.
For Kolo.
I have the numbers. But what you said is, so if you're looking at overall gameplay, I don't even know. I think it's close.
Wait.
Personally, I think it's close.
Wait,
So throughout the whole of
how many
last season,
assists
hold
does
on
he
now.
have?
The whole of last season, Saka had 7 assists.
Yeah.
This season, he has 4.
Mm-hmm.
He's already halfway.
Kulusevski coming in January last season, 8 assists. Came in January.
Pause.
And now he has
Pause.
3.
Do you know why I said you should pause?
Why?
You now have to flip it. Who are they passing the ball to?
What do you mean? Who are they passing the ball
No,
to?
but it matters because if you're passing the ball to Harry Kane or you're passing the ball to Son, it's very different from passing the ball to Lacazette.
But it's not just you're talking as if the guy is just like in the midfield passing the ball. He's whipping in crosses and all. Like, you know what I mean?
I agree.
Yeah.
No, but like if you look at the Chelsea's assists, they're all Son or Kane. They're not anybody else in his team.
Those are the forwards now. What are we talking
No,
about?
but so that's my point. So like, if Saka is passing the ball to Lacazette, that was essentially 0 the whole of last season.
That's not our business. There's no we're not
No,
talking about
but
context here.
It
Context.
is, but that's the thing, though. It's all a part of it. Who are they passing to? Because now Saka has played this season into a better striker and he's already going past, already on target to go past his distance by half of the season. Why do you think that Kulusevski is going to go further than him? it goes, they work both ways. Because now we have the proper striker. You have your own striker that they're all the best strikers in the league, and you are still producing less than Saka. So, and one is having a poor season. Come on, now. That's all I'm just saying. Let's be honest here, man.
Let's be honest.
See, Kulusevski would love him at Arsenal as a backup to Saka. Like, no lies. Like, it's the type of game you can switch them. You can switch them, and the levels will not fall. You get. So yeah, definitely backup for Saka in my team. Great. If they want to compete and it's better than Saka, that is fine. My team doesn't lose anything. But if we're looking at them as where they are right now, it's not even close. Like,
It's close. Relax. It's close. It's close.
We'll talk
Saka
again
by
in
an
the
edge.
season.
Saka by an edge, but it's close. It's not like, bro. It's not like, why are we asking this question?
Yeah, bro,
it's not like
Kulusevski-
Saliba. It's not like Saliba and who are we talking about?
Kulusevski is playing really well this season. Like he has the whole time. When Saka starts playing well, we'll have this conversation again.
Okay. Do we have to talk about the left wing?
And I think Son is better than Martinelli for now.
Do you slide upon your man slide this?
That one is not even close.
Sonny boy.
That one is not even close.
No, we're comparing a 30-year-old to a
Jenna-
32 years old, but the game is a game. Bro.
Oh, you didn't have any problem with Saka and Kulusevski just now, but now that
But
his son and
Kulusevski is older
Martinelli are
than-
like,
Kulusevski is older than Saka.
yeah, but that's what I mean. Now it wasn't age wasn't an issue when
No,
you
but
beating
see,
them,
it's
but now
closer.
that-
No, but see, this
How old is
the thing.
Saka?
Saka is
21 now.
Okay,
Just
Kulusevski's
turned 21.
Kulusevski's just 22.
That's what I'm
Kulusevski
saying.
is 22.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
he's young.
it's close
Oh, my
enough.
bad. My bad.
young.
I thought he was.
No,
I thought he was
no.
more mature because he came from what did
Juve.
they buy from?
Juve.
Yeah.
He was a
So I
youth
thought he
in
was-
Juve. They weren't giving him a chance,
Oh,
so
okay,
they
yeah,
brought him
okay.
here.
Okay.
You guys shares
Like
the
that-
same birthday as me.
They're close enough
Ballers.
that they can. They're close enough that they can still
Ballers.
explode. But Son is already where this is Son for the rest of time until he falls off the edge cliff. Martinelli is having his own. Wherever he reach, we'll see.
I mean, not to get out of take this off the rails, but will Martinelli ever be as good as Son?
I don't think so.
He can be.
I don't think he's a goal scoring winger. Does that make
I'm
sense?
sorry, what?
Like
What?
he's when I think of goal scoring wingers, I think of like Salah and Son. He's not going to score as much goals as Salah and Son. Is what I'm saying.
I think
He's going to
you don't know
assist
the
more.
player what-
He's going to
I-
assist more, but he's not going to score that much. I don't think he's going to score.
No,
Like,
doesn't
because-
even assist like that. Can you even?
It's because you don't. You've got. See, I
he's
think
going to
it's because-
score 10, 15 goals. He's not going to be 20, 25 goals. That's
Bro,
what I mean.
Are we
Like, goal
talking
scoring
about
winger.
like max potential here, or just like the average that he can get to?
max
Those are two
potential
different
based on what I've seen? I don't see him scoring that much. He
Max
will influence the
potential-
play and assist, but I don't see him like, bro, give me the ball, let me go score.
Wait, let's pause the podcast for 2 minutes. Check the number of shots Martinelli takes per
I can't.
game and compare
We
it.
can't. We can't.
Okay, we'll do this after. The
Yeah.
number of shots Martinelli takes per game is similar to the number of shots that all the best highest goal scorers in the league and other leagues takes per game at his age. shot monster. That is how you know who is going to be a good goal scorer, stats wise.
We have to move.
My
We
take
can't go
is
there.
he's not going to be as good as Son. So Son by a country mile.
All right,
Wait,
final.
what is not going to be as good as Son? Because
Oh my goodness! Hey, stop it! We can't go back. We've picked the bro. We can't go back.
It's too late,
Okay.
yeah.
It's too late.
One.
What are we doing for striker here? I think this is pretty clear cut too. Should we
Yeah,
just
I
end
think
the video?
Is it
Harry Kane
clear-cut?
gives you. Harry Kane gives you more. No. See, you guys like to think
I'm
about
disappointed. I'm disappointed. Man.
No,
I'm disappointed.
see,
I was looking forward to this one. I was looking forward to
you
bury your
guys
guy.
still
But
don't get my ball the way I look at football. It's always about who can give me more things.
but you're always disrespecting Kane.
Because it's shit, like high key. That's
So I don't understand.
Let me put it this way. Harry Kane can give you more things. For example, he can fall down for no reason and you get a penalty.
This guy, man.
He does that all the time.
This guy. So that's why you're
He
putting
does
him
that.
over Jesus, because the penalty winner.
Because
What am I talking about? I mean, they scored the same
Harry
amount of
Kane
goals.
does
This guy is the penalty winner.
He can score.
Everything
He can
better.
score headers. He can compete with bigger strikers in a way that with bigger defenders in a way that Jesus cannot.
Jesus is really strong.
Jesus is physical.
He's really strong.
No, he's
The way he
physical.
was, the way he
No,
was wrestling
no.
with Varane and Martinez, I was like,
But you need to realize something about those two
they were
centre
pulling
backs.
him down.
You need to realize something about the two centre backs. Like Martinez is a red card waiting to happen. Plus, they are the same height or
Eventually.
thereabouts, right? So they can figure it out. Varane is not the guy I think he is. Even though he seems to be playing,
Hey,
he really isn't.
let's stop going.
So I'm just saying that comparing him in that game versus what you know for sure Harry Kane is going to do against bigger centre backs, like it's a bit different. Like Harry Kane can handle himself with bigger centre backs, you know that for sure. But
Hey.
Jesus is a.
we have to end.
Okay, fine, sorry.
I gotta say though, one thing that really has surprised me in regards to Jesus and Zinchenko, and I think it boils down to how Pep coaches, and you can see the opposite is true for Grealish ever since he went to City. I'm very impressed with how Jesus carries the ball. I didn't know he was so much of a ball carrier. Like, it's hard to take the ball off him when he's driving with the ball. It's hard to take off. That's a part of his game I never saw at City. I can't say his name. Zinchenko,
Zini.
bro. Once he has the ball, it's almost like time stops. This guy is so calm on the ball, like nothing is happening. When he has when you see him play again, look out for this. I didn't see that part of his game.
No,
with
I
City.
watch him all the time.
I didn't. No, it's Aminu's face. Talking to Aminu because
the way you were
I
saying
noticed,
is like,
bro.
I love
No,
the
no,
play.
that guy.
He surprised, genuinely surprised me.
Yeah.
And that's why I said the opposite is true for Grealish. This is how Grealish was, ball carrying and all this. Then when he went to City, it's almost
ball
like Pep,
carrying,
bro,
yeah.
don't carry the ball. We're here to pass and all this
No,
stuff.
I don't think that is true. I think that when Grealish got there, he found out that he wasn't as good as doing it as he thought he was. And I always talk about usage. When you're in a small team, they pass you the ball so often that nobody remembers all the bad things you do if you do enough good things. But at City, he rarely ever gets the ball. So all you remember is all the stupid things he did. Because he never gets another chance to show that,
To
I'm
redeem
actually
himself.
good at it. So that's just basically the difference between players that we think are good in small teams versus how they will be when they get to a big team. So Jesus at Arsenal, who are they going to pass the ball to? The big man up top. I mean, the small big man up top. Jesus, right? But in City, like, De Bruyne is there trotting around, always getting the ball, regardless of what is around him. Like, it changes how he gets the ball too. So, that's just what it is.
So we have our final 11. Ramsdale in the goal. And all Arsenal defense. Do I even have to call their names? White, Saliba,
Blah, blah, blah,
Gabriel,
blah.
and Tierney. We have Højbjerg as the defensive midfielder.
We don't have how about that.
As the other midfielder, we have Xhaka. Number 10 is Odegaard. We have diverse wing. On the right, we have Saka. On the Son.
150
We have
million
Son.
pounds.
And we have
200 mil.
150 though.
200.
Pay more.
Nah.
And our striking force, we have
the
Kane.
pound is not
Let's-
as strong as it used to be now. Just go for that one.
Hey, I will have to bring this up. So we'll see what happens this weekend. Quickly, predictions.
When Tottenham 2 shots on target, win 4-1.
So 4-1 win.
From 2 shots on target, they score 4 goals.
What's your prediction? Don't mind this guy.
I'm actually not joking.
He's trying to be humble. Don't mind him. Who do
No,
you think is going to win?
We're not going to accept this prediction from Edosa. Always giving fake predictions so that when they win, they'll say, you guys have, if Arsenal is who we think they are this season, they have to win that game. They're at home, and Spurs are not that exciting, especially on the road. So I would say, I would say probably a 2-2 draw.
Okay, there you go.
So I have a question.
Quick.
So why do Arsenal have to beat Tottenham? But
because
when Liverpool and City won the league, they lost to Tottenham, and it was fine. Like, I'm just trying to see.
What do you mean?
Why this is like Arsenal must win this game?
Because they have a better team this season. They're doing much better this season.
Those teams have more. They have more rope, right? So they have more room.
More credits,
drop points.
Basically.
I'm sorry, that's nonsense.
Hey. We'll talk about this later. Thank you guys for watching. Don't mind Edosa's stupidity.
Wow.
Like, subscribe. Like, subscribe. Follow on Instagram. follow on Instagram. Subscribe on YouTube. And as always, continue to love football. Thank you. Have a lovely rest of your day.